Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be Best, and it's going to be Bisu here on Colosseum. It's a map, and top right, it's going to be our Blue Zerg player. It is Beast, and in the bottom left, it is the mineral-colored Cyan Protoss player, Bisu. Got this replay from RJB. And you probably figured it out. This match was played during the time when Cyan was selectable in games. Blizzard patched it out because it is too hard to distinguish units from mineral patches. But Bisu is here, just taking advantage of that fact here against Beast. RJB says this is a beautiful display of StarCraft, and I should cast it right away. So here we are, thanks to him at youtube.com/@RJB_TV. Probe scouting. And yeah, this is Colosseum. A very, very weird map. Man. You know it, right? You knew what it was when you saw this little creep with sunken little feature here. Yeah, so if you wall off here, you get this base for free. And, well, yeah, so 2 base for free, which is pretty much standard, right? And if you wall off here and wall off here, then you got a 3rd base. So, hatch first in it. Here is Beast. Beast is weird, man. He underperforms just pretty regularly against Protoss, but he has some clutch performances against Protoss in the ASL, man. He defeated, let's see, Best. He defeated Bisu in an ASL, so he is entirely capable of winning this, but he is not consistent in this matchup at all. Oh, so Forge, yeah, Forge expand timing here versus the hatch first play. Very, very good. Could have gone Nexus first. I don't know. I don't know why Bisu did not. I just feel like Nexus first against hatch first is so good. The reason you don't Nexus first every single time against Zerg is because you're worried about a pool first. Or an overpool. But he scouted. He scouted and saw the hatch first, and then... Oh, yeah. I think he threw down this Forge before he saw the hatch first anyway. So, 3rd base coming up. Starting sub 3 minutes. Very good. Very good indeed. Going against a Forge expand timing. Get out of there, drone. You can't win. You cannot win in a 1v1 with a drone. I know. Ah, there we go. I know you regenerate hit points, but probes do that too. Man, look at this mineral patch. This little piece of mineral wandering across the map. Check out the mini-map, man. It is so weird. No wonder. No wonder indeed Blizzard removed it. Yeah, I want to say it's around... When was this available? I don't even know. Time's a flat circle, man. I'm trying to remember when this was available. No idea. Ooh, Ling's got inside. Beast. You dog. You know this base is here. So, I mean, this is not about scouting. This is about trying to kill a probe or two, but 2 Lings getting in, chances of them killing a probe are not super hot. By that, I mean, I was going to say they got a probe. That probe was 1 hit away from death. How about this probe running away? Nice, smart stuff here. This Zealot's like, when I get speed, you are both in a ton of trouble here. Metabolic boost on the way, Lair on the way, Stargate coming in from the Protoss. We know how this works. This is how the beginning of this game begins. Overlord checking to make sure there's not a quick 3rd base here from the Protoss. Zealot hovered across the map, basically to say, hey, do you have enough Lings to handle a Zealot? And absolutely we do. And yeah, we could go yellow versus yellow, but that's worse than Cyan versus blue here, right? Cyan. Color is cyan, Falcon. Ooh, okay. The speed's done. You know what's crazy, right? Speed does not give Lings any kind of an attack upgrade, but it sure feels like Speed Lings hit harder than Slow Lings do. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just their ability to kind of hit something, catch up to it, and hit it again if it's running away much, much more easily. And close the distance more easily than if they don't have speed, right? These are actually... I mean, 1 kills and 2 kills apiece, not bad. And I say that, and then they both die. Yeah, okay, he just stopped being microed. Cool. But perfect scout, right? He knows exactly what's up. He knows there's a Corsair coming. He's going to be ready for that. And we got ourselves the air weapons, ye old Corsair +1 opening from Bisu. No big surprise there here in this PvZ. What's the play? What's the play here? Second Stargate, just mass Corsair. Probably not that great against Zerg. Probably not that great overall. Corsair, this is a scouting Corsair and a murdering all of the stuff Corsair. By that I mean trying to find some overlords to murk. There's one. There's one. There's one. Perhaps worried about the Scourge that are popping any second now. And in fact, behold, there are Scourge and the Corsair is well out of town before you can get smacked in the face by a Scourge. Zealots out. They are working on +1 attack. Citadel of Adungan's gonna get them Zealot legs. Zealot leg enhancement's gonna start now. Come on, Bisu, leg enhancements. Leg enhancements. You had the money for leg enhancements, then you made a Templar Archives. No, but seriously, why would you not get speed for your Zealots yet? I guess maybe you're just planning on using them defensively more than offensively for a minute. You'd rather get Storm out more quickly. So, Templar Archives on the way, and it is Les Mutalisques. RJB said that I would be malding a bit at the start of this game because it's my least favorite thing in all of StarCraft, going Mutas against a +1 Corsair opening. And there's really, honestly, no way that Beast knows this is a +1 Corsair opening, except he had Lings over here and he saw the spinning Cyber Core. And that would be an indication that, 100%, this is going to be a +1 Corsair opening, unless it's some kind of a fake out. There's your Zealot legs. There's a Dark Templar coming in. Could get a second Dark Templar, maybe a little Maelstrom in the mix. It's so crazy. I feel like when I was first casting Brood War on the channel, a lot of the stuff that I was casting was from 2008, 2012, somewhere in that area, right? Because I started in 2015 or 2016. And Maelstrom was just an absolute treat. You never, ever saw Maelstrom, but it feels like it's more part of the current meta now. Either that, or there are a ton of games being played, the replays are more readily available, and the ones that have Maelstrom are being sent to me directly by RJB, in which case it's a misrepresentation of what's going on, right? Out there, because I can't cast everything. And yeah, behold the Mutas splitting because, well, they're going to die, and then the Scourge, keep them alive. Okay. Nice job with the Scourge, man. Zealots counterattack. They're like, oh, you made Mutas? That means you don't have any Hydras or Lurkers right now. There are 13 Hydras in production, mind you. The Mutas do come home to try to deal with these Zealots. There aren't enough Lings to do it, so the Mutas have to do their jobs for them. And we're going to let this guy go, because these guys are in the mineral line, and then they get wiped out by the Hydras that are popping. Remember, it was a lot of them. DT in the house. He's got 1 kill. 2 kills. It's like, well, if everybody evac, that's good for me. All the drones are gone. The mining time is being lost. And if I can get it down to sunken, that makes future attacks much, much more... Oh, beautiful. Much more... just safer for me, right? But seriously, you have Overlords, right? Overlord speed is not done. Corsairs wiping those Scourge. Oh my gosh. All right. This DT is going to have a wonderful time. Look at these Overlords. The malding. The malding is here, everybody. Oh, all the Overlord. Another Overlord joins the party. Dan, the DT, does get wiped out after getting 12 kills, though. Yo, 48 to 34 total workers. Beast is supply blocked. Beast is down 48 to 35 overall worker count here, and this is why. Look, it can work. We've seen Zerg players pull this off before. We've seen them go Mutas against the +1 Corsair opening, and they've managed to pull it off, and it's been super impressive. Everybody's enjoyed it. Well, except for the Protoss, I guess. Oh, okay, that was a nice That was an incredible map awareness set up there by Beast. He just wiped out the entire Corsair group in one fell swoop. Yep, that is the power of the Scourge. Scourge, I'm fine with. Mutas? There's 5 mutas left. They're at varying states of dead. They're going to trade pretty well against these here zealots, without a doubt. And I guess all the Corsairs are gone. Just kidding, there's a Corsair hanging out back here. Which is fantastic. One Corsair's like, you want me to go out there, boss? And BC's like, did you see how many Scourge are out there? No. You sit here by this cannon, and you think about how to stay alive, unlike the rest of your brethren at this point. Yeah, it's 5 Muta. I don't think we're going to go back into Mutas here, but it's always an option for Zerg, as long as they have a Spire, right? Bisu thrown up at third base, a little bit late. Did go for DTs, did go for Zealots, did go for Corsairs instead of a third base. Got some work done for sure. So far, nothing too crazy about this game, I would say. I mean, the biggest minute in the game. Well, highlights of the game so far were that DT getting 12 kills. That was amazing, including a Sunken. And then all of those Scourge connecting right onto all of those Corsairs and just absolutely murking them. That was incredible. So 2 good moments from both sides. 47 to 48. Workers Beast is caught up in worker count. He's getting a Queen's Nest. He's making lurkers. He's getting upgrades for those lurkers and Hydras, and Dragoons are being produced. There we go. For Best, or for Bisu, I have another game. Best versus Beast. My gosh. I'm actually planning on casting a little bit later, so yeah, that name's on my mind here too. B names. Oh, he did make some more mutas. All right, fair enough, I guess. If you want, okay, maybe you don't storm the mineral line. Okay, careful. Oh, it is so tough to storm mutas that are over your probes because, well, storm does that friendly fire. Okay, fine. Bunch of probes died there. 51 to 40 total workers now. Beast has gone from seriously down to seriously up. He's getting lurkers. Probably going to set up a 4th base along this top left-hand corner too. Could an amulet on the way. This drone has been given his fondest dream. That is to turn into a hatchery. Beast, spend your money, dude. You have 600 minerals right now. Use 300 of them to give this drone its fondest, there you go, fondest dream. It's now going to be a hatchery. Wonderful. Moving out, Bisu says, I have left the Zerg player alone for too long. Never a good experience, never a good thing to feel. This is the classic Lings hunting, trailing High Templar in a Protoss Death Ball. Just, they're slow, right? So they're going to be at the back. Lings can shark around the outside, come around and snipe them. Just because they're slow. Slow is bad in our RTS. It always is. That's why Reavers are given shuttles, because Reavers are dead slow. Adrenal Glands on the way. Defiler Mound coming in. Beast knows. He knows what's up. What's up is getting Adrenal, getting a Defiler Mound. And then from there, we will see. Observer movement on the way. Nidus is to allow connection to this base. I'd assume probably this base too is going to get a Nidus. Bisu on 3 bases. Doesn't seem to be doing anything too crazy here. Lurkers on the high ground, softening up these units as they come through the Valley of Death. Storm in that high ground. That's right. Dragoon shots will miss sometimes, but we'll get those lurkers eventually, friends. Mutas are like, do we die? Do we dare try to dive bomb in there and wipe out those High Templar? He's going for it. He's going for a High Templar, taking a lot of hits. This base is in trouble. All right, man. Bisu's up 148 to 137 supply. I do not see a world. No. Nidus, hang on, hang on. Nidus reinforcements are reinforcing. This is what they're here for. Adrenal Lings on top of those Dragoons, forcing Storm on top of the Dragoons as well. 2-1 upgrades on the Hydras, and the Obs, nope, the Obs didn't get sniped. I'm not sure why he's pulling back here. Maybe too many lurkers. More lurkers popping out, drones popping out. We got to start mining from this base. We cannot let ourselves be afraid from mining here. Best is trying to hold it. They always say coming up a ramp against a lurker sunken Zerg base is tough as Protoss. You don't have those siege tanks that Terran does. Completely changes the mechanics of trying to come up a ramp to kill a base like this. Sunken it up, sunken it up, sunken it up, sunken it up. Best beast sunken it up. Oh, this is good. Sniping the High Templar as they respond. Oh, but then forget there's more than one High Templar and eat a storm. I don't know, man. I don't think you can deal with this many zealots, but trying to position in a way that you can. Nope, getting out of there. Pulling back, trying to hold, trying to fight one zealot at a time. Nope, not getting up that ramp. These guys are pulling back. They were going to go for the natural base, and then they maybe were going to regroup with their dudes here. This one Mutalisk is like, I can kill all of you. Give me enough time. Give me a chance. Plague is on the way from Beast. Is he going to try? Oh, man. Sunken's on the high ground, mate, coming through here. Super annoying. I don't know. Okay, well, Adrenalings roll down. They do have 1/1 upgrades and Adrenal, so they're pretty scary. The answer to them, as usual, is going to be Storm more than anything else. Archons can get some work done there, too, without a doubt. Metasynaptic Node in that production tab, and Bisu is forced to fall back here. All right, man. It's 180 to 123 supply in favor of Bisu. Not where you want to be at the 16-minute mark of a game. I know a lot of this is Lings. I know a lot of this is Hydras. This is cheap supply, low supply counts. But there's your Plague. Oh, I don't even know where. I do not know where that Defiler came from. Maybe unloaded by that Overlord. Overlord drop in researched? I don't know. But Best is doing what Zerg do best on this map, which is kind of turtle up, right? Turtle up on these 5 bases along the top side you can take, and then say, come and get me, Protoss, and Bisu's doing his very best at that. In the middle of the map in a direct engagement here, it's probably going to go to Bisu, but he just really hasn't been able to take out any bases. And if you're going to defeat somebody, an elite Zerg player like Beast, who's capable of beating you in ASLs prior, you got to take him seriously. You got to take these bases down. Nice ob snipe, though. Oh, that was an amazing ob snipe. 2 of them go down. Now the lurkers are not targetable again. How much storm do you have? Do you want to use those on lurkers or lings? It's decision making you have to make. I like this Overlord vision down here, too. This is Beast keeping an eye on potential expansion locations. Looks like Bisu's maybe considering going here. Is this shuttle still alive? Yes. They get more drones? I don't know. It's still 56 drones here for Beast, so I don't know. Why is there a drone? All right, fair enough. Not sure why there's a drone in that location at all, but maybe it's bait. Either way, 4th base attempt here by Bisu along this left side. Overlord confirms it's happening and then explodes, but it's too late. It has relayed that information back to the mothership, or in this case, I don't know, Kerrigan or the Overmind, whenever this game was played, right? Yeah, it's just more lurkers. It's further upgrades for the Lings, for the Zealots, for the Archons, for the Dragoons. It's 3 attack, 2 armor here for the Protoss, 3-2 for the Hydras, and 2-1 for the Zerglings. Yeah, lurker upgrade's going to be important here for sure. Okay, this little... Alright, Plague. I love this little attempt with 1 Defiler and 3 Lings to wipe out these cannons. It would have worked, except there were High Templar here. A lot of plans would work for Zerg, except High Templar in the general vicinity. Never good. Lings doing a bit of a run-by down the right side. I don't know if they're trying to get on top of this base, but there are 3 High Templar and 3 cannons here. Doing this on your own does not seem like a viable idea, but Bisu successfully getting a 4th base along this left side is nice. It is officially nice. This High Templar is dead. He gets 4 kills. He lived a good life. Fair enough. I don't know. What's the average kill count for a High Templar? We'll say it a PVZ, because that's the highest. Should get another storm drop down here. It's still 59 drones. So I think Beast is okay. Again, 65, right. 65 Orca is kind of where you want to be. This attack is not going to work. I'm sorry. Dark Swarm is good. It's not that good. Yeah, at this point, it's going to be war of attrition. If Beast can win this game, it's going to come down to making good trades, having more money than the Protoss, just throwing waves and waves of Zerg units at the Protoss bases, eating endless storms, eating Reaver shots, shooting Scarabs at them consistently. And then maybe you'll win the game over time here. This is a 4-basing Protoss. They're big, they're strong. They have enough army defending this base because of how important it is to him. He knows. He knows the levels of importance here. Okay, a Plague gets tossed down on a couple Dragoons. Nothing too crazy. But Beast just producing 7 sets of Lings at a time. Scourge takes down an Obs, but there are cannons here providing detection. Lurker's trying to spread out to a... how is that not covered by Dark Swarm? That's crazy. Yeah, it's annoying to deal with this position, but Bisu's been here before. He's not panicking. He's not just A-moving into a Dark Swarm situation here. This is not a bad A-move, unless you are worried about getting plagued, which you probably should be, as most of the Dragoons are plagued, and some of the Zealots are plagued. Really, it's almost the Zealots you want to plague more than the Dragoons. Zealots are super tanky. Hurting them up, it's nice, is what it is. These Archons kind of backed into a corner, not where they want to be here. Oh, the Dark Swarms keep poking in closer. Are these Overlords for drops or detection? Yeah, these guys are just here to make sure that there are not any DTs inside this swarm, or at least... you know, you can kill them, right? And Beast is making some progress here. These Dragoons are firing on stuff they can't hit. Dark Swarms keep creeping in. How much Storm is there? A lot. And enough. One more Storm trickling in here. This has just been a bloodbath. The importance is keeping this Nexus alive, keeping these probes alive. Yeah, man. How many High Templar are there? As many as you need, King Bisu. He is just... without a doubt, pumping these High Templar out 3 at a time, 6 Zealots at a time. Yeah, how many Lings have died in this game? It's only 22 minutes. How many Lings have died in this game? Beast is like, no. I've got 58 drones. I can keep throwing Ling Hydra at you until you are dead, sir. And Beast is like, are you sure about that? The storms are coming in, not quite as hot and heavy as they used to be. There is no Dark Swarm to help them. There are no Plagues. This is just Ling Hydra. The Hydras are here to deal with the Archons that are being produced after the High Templar run out of energy. This Archon does end up getting some serious hits off before it dies. Okay, Archons come in. High Templar show up, cast 1 Storm, merge to create an Archon. And Bisu evacs from this 4th base. A massive victory for Beast. Able to get here, able to... okay, he's going to take down this Nexus. It's 113 to 94 supply. What a swing overall in favor of Beast here. He was down big time. But his macro, his positioning, his ability to swarm here was incredible. These drones... dude, the storm drops, though. They keep on keeping on. That's 8 drones dead. I don't know that Beast needs as many drones as he has, considering he's on 5 bases. Not 6 or 7 or 8. Okay, well, the threat of the storm drop is now over. 50 drones remain. Pretty good for Beast. He's going to try to expand over here. I don't know, man. Bisu's still mining from this base, but this base is mined out, and his main base is mined out. That is why newest sources of income are the most important. I know I say it a lot, but it's always true. Killing someone's natural at the 20-minute mark is not nearly as important as killing their 4th or their 5th, right? Long term. Okay, more Reavers being added in. There was a Reaver at the last stand of this 4th base, but maybe not enough of them. Maybe just relying too much on the power of High Templar, which is kind of crazy to say because High Templar are good units. But it's almost the longer the game goes on, the more Reavers tend to pay for themselves against a Zerg Swarm. I guess the instantaneous nature of the Scarab Explosion is nice, right? Whereas Storm is over time. Nice Plague. I mean, it's over, 3 seconds, and it hits hard the whole time. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Bisu's trying to set up here. I guess this is the Nexus. Overlord has had vision on it since the second it popped. This Archon hilariously plagued, but he's got a bunch of 3-2 lings chasing him. There you go. Get that surround, pop it. And that just bought some time for some Zealots to show up. Nice. Holy triple shuttle drop, Batman. Triple shuttle drop. Uh-oh. You trapped? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Oh, it's GG. Yeah. I'm not incredible at predicting GG timings, but that one, yeah, that one I knew was a GG as it happened. Oh, that was insane. What a great PvZ that was for Beast. I feel like I've cast a lot of PvZs from Beast, and this one is the one that makes me feel like he's good at ZVP, man. I remember specifically a ZVP featuring Beast in Snow, where Snow just made Beast look like, I don't know, like an F-rank Zerg. Just incredibly out-macroing him. Just Reavers and Storms and stuff all over the place. And Beast could never, ever get a large army. But he's improved. And he took down Bisu here today. Wow. What an almost hold here at the 4th base from Bisu. But almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. That's what my grandpa always said. Okay, Storm dropping. And yeah, the hope of Bisu winning this game was in those 3 shuttles. And 2 of them got killed by Scourge. The other one was killed by Hydralisks. And Bisu's like, okay, good enough. Nicely done. GG. Yo. Yeah, so good base defense. This hatchery is not disappointed by getting killed. And then just, 5 base, taking down the 4th base of Bisu, and pachow. Good enough to win. Beast made that look, well, not easy, but easier than it is. 206,000 points, 182,000 points from Beast, outproducing the Protoss player, I don't know, 700 to 200. And getting out-killed by 400 to about 200. So yeah, outproducing way more than being out-killed here. 62 buildings raised and outspending Bisu by 7,000 resources in 26 minutes, which is fine. It's a fine number. Not going to complain about it. But yeah, GG. GG. Well done there. Beast getting the win. And I really do feel like this is helping improve his reputation on my channel. I'm going to be honest. RJB has been sending me Beast replays, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to watch him get smacked around like a puppy for 30 minutes against a good Protoss player. But, this one, yeah, this one is going to make me feel like casting some more PvZs for featuring Beast. So, image rehabilitated. And that's going to be it from me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.